Yes.
All right, Holly.
Hi.
Holly, how you been?
I'm okay. A little bit better. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who comments and stuff on the videos. I finally got a chance to read it, and it just is like I was overwhelmed with so many emotions. Like, it's just so sweet and just so thoughtful. Just so much was going through my head because I'm like, you guys, I don't even know who you are, but most of you, but you took time to say something to me and stuff, and I know that you're praying for me. So, man, it makes me feel really good. I think that just knowing that has changed me a little bit actually, because I've been more like focused on I gotta change, and like I've been saying that I gotta get out the street, that I gotta change, but then like I end up finding someone I can stay with, so it makes it a little more comfortable, and now I'm still in the lifestyle and stuff, but it's always something that makes it last a little longer. But regardless, I decided to put myself on a waiting list for a detox. It's called Vogue, and it's here in Phoenix. I think it's in Peoria maybe, but I heard it was really good, and yeah, I'm next on the line. I'm next up, so I'm just praying that like when they say like, hey, because you have 2 hours to get there, and so which shouldn't be a problem because I have insurance. I can call Aveo or something like that to take me there, so that would be good. But I definitely have a plan, and I plan to be by the time I'm 45. I plan to be like stable, car, a place to live, consistently paying my bills, like over a period of time, on time. I plan to be stable, and to have the things that are necessary to be like a grown up, and kind of to start to prepare for the day I'm able to reunite with my children and stuff, like whatever I might need. But also, by the time I'm 45, I want to have already started the process of reuniting with my children through communication and stuff, maybe, I don't know if I would see them by then, like live in the flesh, but like definitely talking to them and communicating with them through video, text, phone, letters, whatever, and I really want that to happen by the time I'm 45. If it don't, then go ahead and kill me, because I'm not going to be 50 years old out here still doing this shit. I'm not. I am not going to be 50 years old. No offense to those that are 50, 60 years old still out here doing this. Shame on you. But that's not cool.
How much time do you have left till you're 45?
I'm 40.
You're 40 right now.
Yes,
So
that's my 5-year plan. It's my 5-year plan. And yeah, so I'm real big on like vision boards and dreams and like speaking stuff, manifesting it, speaking it into existence, and affirmations, affirming things. I think what saved me really all this time I've been on the streets, because it's been 8 plus 9 years. I've been on these streets, but I've been in Chicago streets. I've been to Compton, to LA, I've been everywhere in the streets.
You've been in LA too?
Yeah.
Compton, you said?
Yeah, Compton, I jumped out arguing with my at the time, P. But, yeah, jumped out like it was my neighborhood. I realized, I was like, he just drove off and left me. And I was like, oh, I'm in Compton. No, but, white girl in Compton. But, anyways, but no, I'm just saying I've thugged it out everywhere and mobbed and did, this life in a lot of different places, but here in Phoenix, I just, where was I going with that? I was going to say something. I was going to say that, what saved me, I think, all this time, because it is extremely dangerous, and I mean, even something like simple as like I smoke my blues when I'm sleeping, like I smoke the most blues at night when I'm laying down. Like I'll like smoke like as soon as I wake up from sleep to go pee, I'm smoking like so bam, bam, bam until I nod out, until I go back to sleep. And that's how I go back to sleep. And that's what I do. Well, I just found out how dangerous that is. They're like, that's how you OD, because you sleep and your body thinks you're dead, and like your brain thinks you're dead because of how slowed down your everything gets, you know. And it's because of those people that smoke when they're sleeping, you know. And I'm like, dang, that's what I do. So little stuff like that, like so many times I've done that, I should be dead. And just so many times I've been around killers, real killers. Like so many times I've gotten cars with real rapists, with real people who beat the shit out of me, people who I've had to jump out of the car and bang on doors and piss on myself because I was so scared. Hiding underneath someone's patio furniture in their backyard. They didn't even know. And I'm like, through all this, like what's kept me alive, of course, is God and the prayers of people, but the prayers of my babies that have been praying for me. But is that I know who I am. I know my worth. Like, no matter what, like I tell people, if you can't take me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Like if you don't see that I'm a diamond in the rough, baby, don't judge this book by this cover, because it's way, 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 way different. I'm a way different read. Like, I promise you, like, this ain't who I am. It's like me trying to fit a puzzle into something that is just not, it's not working. Like, because this is not my life. This is not who I am. It's not who I'm supposed to be. Like, you know, and so I just can't wait to be who I know that I am, and that I can really let you guys see that person. Because I mean, there is people that's seen it for sure back in North Carolina and, you know, other places, but like it's just amazing, like, that I kept that with me all this time, even at my lowest. And blues took me pretty low. I mean, I had missing teeth, like, not because of I got knocked out, my teeth knocked out, but you know, a lot of things that brought me low, but I still knew my worth. And I just really can't stress that enough. Like, no matter how low you are, your mistakes don't define you, you know? And you have to remember that, because you'll get lost out here and just give yourself over to the drug and the lifestyle, and eventually lose your mind and be that one that's talking to themselves and twitching and jerking on the side of the street, that used to have a beautiful life but lost herself. So I'm just thankful to be alive. I'm just really thankful. And I'm thankful for prayer, because I can feel prayer, like it's helping me, you know. So
you said you had a lot of people reach out to you, to your email?
Yeah, well, I don't know about my email, so I haven't checked that. Like, that's probably like, I can't get into my Google for some reason. But no, it's just the comments on the video.
Okay.
It's just like so many comments, like it's crazy. Like, there's so many. Like, it was like overwhelming, because I was just like, wow, like.
Do you go in there periodically and check them?
Yeah, because it boosts myself. It makes me feel good, you know. This is some really good things. Some of them said some crazy things, like, but
How do you feel about those comments?
Nothing. I mean, like I said, I know my worth. I know who I am. Nobody feels me more than I feel myself. That's for sure. Missing teeth and all. Psoriasis, I don't care what it is. I promise you, no one feels me more than I feel myself. Like, because I know how beautiful my soul is. It's might have got a little tainted since I've been out here. Might got a little uglier, selfish, and things that, like, greed and things that got in the way of how beautiful my aura really usually is, you know. But I know what it is, and I know to match that, I got a really beautiful outer shell. No, I'm just kidding. But I feel like I am beautiful. Thank you, God, for making me like this. But yeah. So I'm pretty confident. So it doesn't bother me. This one lady's like, man, you could tell she was pretty before the streets got to her. I just laugh, because I'm like, damn, it's so true. Like, so true. When I see myself, I'm like, ugh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shoot. Y'all ain't gonna know that, though. I mean, I just told y'all, but I'm saying, like, I'm still gonna make it seem like I feel, because I still feel good about myself. But I ain't gonna lie, the streets have knocked me down, beat me up, dragged me through the mud, like all kinds of stuff. But I would tell you what, like, if it wasn't for God's grace, I would look a hell of a lot worse. God's grace is on my life, and that's why I look the way I do still. Because I should look way worse than what I look like. Like, on God, like, I should look, like, hideous, like. But I don't. Like, God is so good. I'm so thankful to be His daughter and to still be in my right mind. I love you guys. I love my kids. I love my kids so much. Kaiden, Michaela, Malachi, Cookie, Mooney, I love you guys so much. Miss Charlotte, I love you. Thank you so much for everything you do for my babies and for raising them up through their teenage years and being there when I couldn't be there. And I thank God for you guys. I thank God for your prayers. I love you guys so much. And mommy's gonna get it right one day. I never stop trying. You don't fail until you stop trying. So I haven't failed yet. I'm still trying.
All right, Holly. Thank you for the update. Appreciate it.
Bye.